What up, Search fam? Sharde here. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new to this part of the internet, my name is Sharde. I am a travel and wellness vlogger that shows you how to travel smarter, pack lighter, and search deeper within yourself. Now, if you would for me, do me a favor, especially if you keep coming back and you have not joined my internet family yet, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and be made aware of every time I post new videos. It is the fall, almost the fall. School is starting, summer vacation is ending, and it's time to get ourselves together to go back to school. Now, I am a doctoral candidate, so getting ready to go back to school looks a little bit different for me, but I wanted to share with you all what is in my book bag for back to school. And this looks a little different for a number of reasons. One, I am not in class, so I'm not going to campus multiple times a week, things like that. But who's to say that I will not be going to campus in the fall, as it is open. And I do have a Carol on campus, which is a small workspace in the library. It's got a closed door. That's my work, my study and workspace. So I may be going to campus for that, or meetings. Who knows what it's gonna look like by December. So I wanted to share with you what I, as sort of a minimal kind of person, have in my school bag. Now this year, because of the way things are with the pandemic, I did not go school shopping. One, because I kind of keep my school supplies in stock in my house, and I did not really buy a new backpack, but I did buy a tote bag, which is what I'm going to use as my school bag. Now, I carry either a backpack like normal, or I carry tote bags with my things in them. Those are the two modes of carrying that I use for my things. Because of that, I tend to err on the side of what's light, because I have been carrying a backpack for decades at this point, and I'm trying to be kinder to my shoulders and my back. So we try to keep our things as light as possible. So this tote bag I got from Team Gemini Designs, which is a local Houston black-owned business. She is now a pretty good associate of mine. I love Tasha to death, and she designs things that are have an 80s, 90s sort of aesthetic to them, which appeals to me as an 80s baby. So this is our bag for the semester, for the year. And first of all, what I carry with me everywhere is my bullet journal. So this is my Notebook Therapy Suki bullet journal, and the reason I carry this with me is because it is my calendar and my weekly schedule. So if I need to take notes for anything, I usually keep it in the bullet journal. So I kind of have to carry it everywhere because it's kind of like my brain. I also carry my iPad. I have now a 2018 iPad Pro. Before this, I had an iPad Air, and this is in a case that also has a holder for my Smart Pen. This is for me to take notes, do any browsing, whatever the case may be. But I also have the Smart Keyboard for my iPad, which allows me to have a small laptop situation. So some days, especially if I'm not doing a lot of heavy lifting with my work, or if I am not editing on campus or something like that, I'll bring the iPad because I can do my reading, note taking, but also type things up on this. And it doesn't have a whole lot of bulk, even when I add the keyboard to it. I'm also pretty old school when it comes to note taking. I tend to prefer to take notes by hand. So while I might take them on the iPad, I'm still getting used to it. So I still have a regular notebook that I carry with me to take notes. This is the Moleskine notebook. So this is actually a pretty pricey notebook, but you could sub this out for a cheap notebook, a spiral bound notebook, whatever you need to take notes. But this is sort of my preference and what I've been using as of late. When I was teaching last semester, this is what I used to take my notes for my lectures. So I carry this with me as well to sort of take longhand notes when I'm doing reading or things of that sort. I am serious water drinker, but I also tend to go get coffee every once in a while, or tea, most likely tea. And I bring my own cup. This cup I bought it in the school coffee house, and so I can just put $1 in the thing, get me some coffee or get tea or whatever. So I like this because it keeps my drink hot or cold for some hours, like at least 5 or 6 hours, and it's small and leak proof. So I always have a cup, water bottle, something to keep myself hydrated in my bag. Probably the most important thing in my bag is my necessities pouch. This is where all the knickknacks and things are to keep me organized, especially because when I carry tote bags, for the most part, they don't have extra pockets. So I try to compartmentalize all the things that can get lost in the bottom of the bag in one place. So, of course, we have mask for going in buildings and interacting with folks, wallet, which has the money and my school ID, headphones. I use corded headphones, but also AirPods, but the most annoying thing to me is if I'm using my AirPods and they die. I also carry pens. I tend to prefer underlining to highlighting these days. I haven't used the highlighter in God knows how long. So I bought these from Barnes and Noble just on a whim, and they are the Stadler, I think that's how that's pronounced, fine liners, and these cost $11, and they have 6 colors, one being gray, which is as close to a black pen as you can get, but this helps me with my note taking because I kind of try to color code when I take notes in books or when I'm taking handwritten notes, which I'll do a video on that, like on my note taking process. I also keep pencil just in case, chapstick and lip gloss, hand sanitizer. I also have a fidget spinner that I've had for a while, since fidget spinners were popular, and I got this because I am a fidgety person sometimes, so if I'm reading, definitely this will keep my hands moving so I can sort of focus a little bit better, and it doesn't take up much space. As well as snacks, I always keep a little thing of trail mix, and I buy these by the large packs. This is one of the Trader Joe's packs, so I tend to keep one of these in my bag because you never know when you're gonna need a snack. So it's better to have it and not need it, need it and not have it. And then pocket charger. So this I got from Marshall's, I think, and this will charge my phone twice. So I almost never leave home without this, just in case. And then the last thing, of course, my sunglasses. Usually my sunglasses stay in the car, but sometimes I throw them in my bag, especially if I'm walking through campus. So yeah, that's my school bag situation. Even if I am using my backpack, this is more or less what I carry with me. The only difference maybe is if I have specific books that I am carrying for the day, as well if I'm working on campus. But for the most part, I keep things as simple and organized as possible. Y'all know how I like to do. I hope you found that helpful. What are some must-haves that you put in your school bag? I really want to know, so let me know in the comment section. As always, friends, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.